Hi, thanks for clicking in. Well, look at several stories in today's papers, and we notice issues that really challenge our intelligence and shake our moral conscience. From coup versus corruption, the topic related to the Niti Raj Group's proposal, to legalizing casinos, to the aftermath of the Attorney General's decision not to appeal Pochaman's acquittal. Well, the chief prosecutor's remark that will come back to haunt him is using nominees to hold chairs is nothing wrong, and is a common practice. Attorney General Chunla Singh Santa Singh's decision may not only cost him his post but also his freedom. Now that the Democrat Party is set to file impeachment procedure against him. The National Counter-Corruption Commission is also eager to look into the alleged irregularities in the decision, as highlighted in Matichon's headline and its inside page story. It took almost 2 weeks before criticism against the Niti Raj group gathering momentum. Well, the academic circles must have been stunned with a controversial proposal of the renegade Niti Raj that called for the September 19 coup orders and court verdicts to be expunged. Supporters of the group say if the proposal is implemented, coups will forever be gone from Thai society. But newspaper columnists cry foul, saying the proposal begs the questions: what about a corrupt government? Why didn't the group also come up with measures to counter corruption, which is cited by coup takers? Why didn't the group address nepotism, conflict of interest, interference of justice that is rife during Thaksin's regime? Matichon features a conclusion from a legal expert. Its headline says, Sak hits back at Niti Raj. Corruption is worse than coup. Sakko Sengryung is president of the Law Society of Thailand. Thai Post headline on the issue is relatively tame. Thammasat academics lecture Wararet, referring to Warajet, one of the 7 Niti Raj group members. The gist of the lecture is that the Niti Raj must realize that their proposal is against the balance of power principle and forget about the People's Court of Germany because it's not a court of justice and it was dominated by Hitler and terrorism organizations. If you remember, Arisman Pongrungrong, a Richard leader the other day, proposed that judges too be elected. To Arisman, that cannot be too far-fetched. Pujatkan's headlines is far from being tame. It screams Niti Red under attack for supposedly whitewashing Thaksin and causing rift. Niti Red refers to Niti Raj here. Komchat Luk says Big Two intimidates Niti Raj. Do not amend constitution to adversely affect high institution. Army Chief Prayut Chan-o-cha makes his stance crystal clear here. He is totally against amendment of Article 112 of Criminal Law on lèse majesty. Komchat looks up headline says Thammasat University Rector Somkit Lerth Paitun has 15 questions for Warajet. Well, after going through these 15 questions, we do not wonder why Somkit presides over this prestigious university. His 15 burning questions must be answered if the Niti Raj group insists that their proposal is purely innocent and no hidden agenda to help whitewash Thaksin. 2 of the interesting 15 questions are: is a government that comes from a bad constitution a good government? Another question in point: was the Constitution Court correct when it ruled in favor of Thaksin in the asset concealment case? And was it bad when it ruled against Thaksin in asset seizures case? Wow, these questions hit right to the point, don't you think? After getting a lot of freebies from the government, from cheaper oil to cheaper car and cheaper home, it looks like Thais have to pay the price for these populist policies through none other than new lottery schemes that will suck deeper from the pocket of the poor, and casinos which will rather attract the rich. Look at Thai Post headlines, and now we know where the government is going to get the money to finance its mind-blowing populist policies. Casino gets order to open. We don't need to say whose order, right? Thai Post reveals the proposed casino complex will have not just a casino, but schools, tuition centers, malls, and gambling dens all together in the same compound. So, are we teaching our children a new definition of morality? Forget about hard work. Getting rich fast by gambling is okay. And isn't it a discrepancy? After sacking Vichian Potpourri as National Police Chief, citing rampant illegal casino operation, now is the government saying a casino is okay? Komchatluk's main headline says multi-billion casino project to emerge at Thungkula Ronghai. Supporters and opponents clash over the proposal. The Office of Government Lottery pushes for three new lottery schemes. They are Lotto, Lottery Sets, and Lottery Online. Well, hosts of underground lottery scheme may not be able to catch up with their government counterparts. Look at the great variety of products our government come up to entice lottery buyers. We wrap up our program with a story that serves as a reminder that we must possess not only IQ but also EQ. If you are emotionally intelligent, you will not kill your neighbor just because his dog pooed in front of your house. Thairat says dog pools in front of the house, quarrel till death. A 56-year-old man was found lying in blood with a gunshot wound at the neck. A spade was found nearby his body. Police said he was quarreling with his neighbor about a dog poo, but the dead man was believed to use a spade to hit the neighbor who gunned him down before disappearing from his home. That's it, folks. Have a nice day.